So I had a follower ask me a question. She said, and I'm going to use she, it could have been a he. I'm purposefully not naming who that person is to preserve their privacy. All right. So this person wanted to talk about passion. And she was specifically talking about choosing a product that will become hers, the product she's going to develop courses on, maybe do podcasts on, do videos on, blog about, all those elements. And what she was basically saying is, hey, I want to find something that I'm really good at and I'm passionate about at the same time. So the question she asked me was, hey, what I find is everything that I'm good at, I'm not passionate about, and everything I'm passionate about, I'm not all that good at. What should I do? Well, I have a fairly strong opinion about this. And so I thought I'd share this with you for just a moment. So as I go through life and I look at the people who I paid money to, who I've followed, who I honor and respect, I cannot think of a single one of them who's passionate about their subject and not good at their subject. That's the first thing. Second thing. Passion. If I have a choice between getting good information and getting passionate information, got to tell you, I'm going to go for the good every time. Okay, so based on that, I bet you can tell what my answer is. What I would suggest is go and do the thing that you are good at. Make that your work. Make that the thing that you go. And here's what ends up happening. When you do what you're good at, passion will follow. So once you're good at something and you start serving people with that, eventually passion's going to kick in. And one way to make that happen is this second piece, which is the subject matter really isn't that important. What's important is serving people. So there are many, many people in this world who do not have the luxury of choosing whether they are passionate about something. They work on a factory line, and they may not be all that passionate about creating off bug control. Or they serve hamburgers every day and they may not be all that passionate about them. They might have been at one point, but after they've worked there for 2 months and had a hamburger or two every single day, they become a whole lot less passionate about the product it is that they are working on. But what ends up happening is the very best are the people who are good at creating that product, but become very passionate about serving the people that come to get that product. As soon as you make that shift, all of a sudden, everything starts to shift in what you do, and your passion significantly increases. So when I think about the jobs that I've had over my life, what I was passionate about was marketing. What I was passionate about was the products that I was selling had a solution that was better than my competition's. And so it did a better job of helping them solve the problems that they had in their lives. And so I was very quick to become very passionate and enamored about getting that message out to that audience. So I invite you to think about that. So one of the things that I think is a major disservice that we do in this world, especially in the people who create information products, is we say, what are you passionate about? And I say, oh, let's not talk about that. What I say is, what do you talk to people about? What can you talk to somebody about for 30 minutes without any kind of preparation? Because that shows that this is something you're good at. I don't really care if you're passionate about it right now. I want you to be good at something. When you choose something that you're good at, you're going to create a better product that will better solve people's needs. And you can totally skip becoming passionate about that product and totally become passionate about serving your audience. And in the end, that passion will come. So there's my answer. Don't spend much time trying to figure out what you're passionate about. Spend time figuring out what you're good at or what you could be good at, and passion will follow. I'd love to know what you think. I bet you there's some of you who strongly disagree with me. By the way, I'd suggest you don't choose something you absolutely hate. Okay? So I could never be a car mechanic or anything mechanical because I just don't like it. Probably because I'm really good at like stripping screws and doing things like that. That is something that would be like fingernails on a chalkboard every single day. I could not do that. So there's a difference between being passionate about something and being it's okay versus something that I hate. So remember that pendulum swings both ways. Stay out of the, hey, this is something I hate. Get into something you're good at and maybe that you're really passionate about. Think about it that way. That should help. This is Don Crowther saying, just go do this stuff.